Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Pagey here, once again with another flash review. This is episode 7, entitled Guerrilla Warfare. Before we get into anything, there will be spoilers in this review, but if you do going to enjoy it, leave a like, leave any comments on what you thought on the episode, and subscribe if you are new. So the episode starts off with Barry continuing on. It's about a week after the Enter Zoom episode. We still see Barry struggling with his whole walking. He's obviously not stuck in that wheelchair. He can walk, but it's still a bit painful for him. Earth 2 Wells actually wants to go back to Earth 2 to try and finish Zoom off once and for all, but he's sort of kept there by Caitlin as they come up with a plan to try and close all the breaches apart from one breach, which is the breach under Starlab, so they can set up this sort of trap to capture Zoom. Meanwhile, Cisco goes on his date with Kendra, which was set up 2 episodes ago, but when he holds hands with her, he actually gets a vibe, and it is of Hawk Girl. Well, he thinks it was Hawk Man, but it's actually Hawk Girl. Now, obviously, this episode is entitled Guerrilla Warfare, so it is revolved around Gorilla Grodd, and we actually meet Grodd again, as he gets a scientist to take this bottle of chemicals, I guess it was, out for him, and he seems much more developed and a bit smarter as well. Now, following this, Grodd actually takes control of Caitlin, similar to what he did with that scientist, and then she is actually eventually captured by him as well, as he wants her to recreate what happened to him, but to other gorillas. So there's more gorillas like him, more intelligent gorillas. Now, one thing I didn't think was going to happen this episode is that Henry Allen actually comes back into the picture and returns to help out Barry a bit, just console him and help him get through this tough time that he's going through. Now, one cool thing is a little, not really a flashback, but it was pretty cool to see. We actually get to see Earth 2 Wells put on the reverse flash suit to try and trick Grodd into releasing Caitlin, because obviously the Harrison Wells from Earth 1 or Season 1, whatever you want to call him, actually was the father to Grodd and was, developed him, to try and control him. And it was really good to see that yellow suit back, and I'm sure we'll see it in some future seasons as well. Now, Wells actually drugs Grodd so he, Caitlin, and Cisco can escape. And one interesting thing here was that Wells was talking to Grodd about fulfilling a promise, which only you would think the original Harrison Wells from Earth 1 would have known about. It was a really weird scene, and I think we'll go through that in the next couple of episodes. Well, maybe not next couple, but at least pretty soon in the season, because Cisco and Caitlin were sort of looking at each other what the hell's going on here? So that was pretty interesting. Now, Wells was the brains behind this whole episode. He came up with a way to actually get rid of Grodd without actually killing him, and it's to send him through a breach to Earth 2, which I was hoping they would do what they did, and they actually did, but I'll talk about it at the end of this video. Cisco meets up with Kendra again, trying to recreate that date before he had to rush off, and he gets another Hawk Girl vibe when he kisses Kendra, and he actually discovers that she was the one in that, she is the Hawk Girl. And we'll probably, obviously next episode is actually the crossover episode. I think they're going to do a 2-week break. I'm not too sure. We'll find in the next couple of days. I'll do a video on it, whether they're taking a break or not. But it was really cool to see that. It's really cool to know that Cisco knows about it. And the last thing we see in this episode, which I mentioned, Grodd getting sent through the breach, we actually see Gorilla Grodd come out of that breach and end up in Gorilla City. Now, it's not as established as we will probably see. I'm predicting that we'll get actually Gorilla Grodd being the main villain in about a season or 2. Maybe next season could be the season after, could be season 4 that he's the main villain, but he'll definitely be a big bad in one of the seasons to come. And we just see a not as established Gorilla City. It's got the cliff carving, it's got some statues and some like a coliseum sort of built, but it's definitely nowhere near what it will end up being soon. And that means Earth 2 is still probably going to come in the picture, down the track. So cannot wait. It's going to be really cool, and Gorilla City is all up and running, and Gorilla Grodd is as powerful as he should be. So this was a pretty good episode. I really enjoyed it. We get some Hawk Girl set up for Legends of Tomorrow, and also the crossovers and stuff like that, as well as some Gorilla Grodd set up for one of the future seasons coming up, and it should be pretty good when that eventually happens. So leave your opinions in the comment section below, guys. What did you think of this episode? Leave a like if you enjoyed the video or this episode, and subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.